Alright guys, we're going to be back with another tutorial video, and this one's going to be on the VRP drugs and how they are ran on the server. So let's get started with on how you take the job. This job is going to be located right in Sandy Shores at the tattoo parlor. You're going to see a green money sign on the map right here. That's where you're going to take the job. So unlike the last job where you're at the job center down here in the city, this one is illegal, so you're not going to be going to a actual job center to get this job. So you're going to go out here to the tattoo parlor in Sandy Shores right here, and this is where you're going to be able to start that illegal drug job. So right here it's going to ask you, do you want to be a drug dealer? You're going to hit right on the D-pad just like yesterday's video. So, well, it was yesterday for me. It's not really yesterday for you guys, but you know what I mean. So now I'm a drug dealer, okay? So now that I got the drug dealer job, I'm going to start off with saying, now you got to think, okay, where do I get drugs? What kind of drugs can I do? Well, we don't know yet because it's not giving us a mission or telling us to do anything, so we need to look on our map. And as I speak, there it is. So find the illegal informer, gather the seeds from the location he gives, take them to the drug lab, see the map, and then bring them to me. So what you need to do is you need to find the illegal drug informer. Just let you guys know, the informer can be found at I believe it's Yellow Jack Bar, or it's going to be somewhere in this area. I know that it's going to be in the county where the informer is. And the informer is going to have a green speech bubble. It's going to look like a green speech bubble, and when that pops up on the map, and you got to understand that it's not on the map right now because it only pops up at a certain time. But if you're smart and you've been playing GTA 5 for a while, then you know the storyline and you know where the weed farms are in game. And just to give you the knowledge already without using the informer, I'm going to tell you that on 201 right here at this area at the farm is where you're going to find at least the weed. Now, cocaine and LSD is different, so let's go ahead and head over to the farm right now. Back here at the farm, and let's see here. We got a prompt right now for the weed field, and it's asking us to harvest seeds. So now you can stand right here in this area and press right on the D-pad, and when you do that, you're going to start harvesting seeds. Okay, so it's going to tell you that you have 1 seed, and then it's 2 seeds, 3, and so on. And so right now you're harvesting seeds, and basically when it stops like that, it's going to stop at a certain point, and when it does, it's going to tell you that your inventory is like pretty much full. So you can go to inventory right now, and you can see that we have seeds. We have 21 seeds right there. All right, so that's good enough. It's plenty of seeds right now, to be honest with you. So now that we have seeds, now we have to figure out, well, how do we get cocaine? How do we get LSD? Those drugs, you're going to need to buy the ingredients to manufacture the drugs. So you're not going to have a cocaine field of poppy plants to go pick cocaine, you know? We don't have that on this server. Like, you need to get an ingredient. And if you look in my inventory here, oh, nope, I don't even have it. So we'll go ahead over right now. We'll go head over to the illegal drug house where you can buy the ingredients to make the drugs. And once you have those ingredients to make the cocaine and the LSD, then you'll be able to manufacture all the drugs that you need to make your delivery. So let's go ahead and head over to the drug house right now. If you look on the map, the drug house is located in Sandy Shores. It is not marked on the map, but if you see this street right here, Armadillo Avenue and Cholla Springs Avenue, right there on the corner is where the building's located. So let's just go ahead and go over there now. Alright guys, so we're here at that house on Cholla Springs and Armadillo Avenue. It's right on the corner. It's this little abandoned house right here. And if you notice in the back, it's got the green blip. When you're a drug dealer, and only when you are the drug dealer can you have access to the store's quote-unquote storefront. And it's basically the market plantation for illegal drugs. And you're going to buy this, I don't even know how you say this, benzoic acid ester. Basically, this chemical right here is the one used to make the cocaine. So you'll be able to purchase this. It's $800. Just so you know, it's $1,000 for one harness for LSD, and it's $500 for one seed. So if you go here and buy this stuff instead of getting it out, at least the seeds out on your own, you're gonna have to buy the chemicals here to manufacture anyways. So just keep that in mind, that you have to be rich to manufacture drugs. You have to have money already established, and that's just how it's going to have to be, So there's already people here on the server, myself included, that have established the drug house and have drug supplies already for people. So if they want to want that, it's here available. But if you want to do this on your own, you're going to have money and be able to do this, all right? And you're going to have to make connections in game through RP to be able to establish yourself as a drug dealer. You got to see other drug dealers in game and ask them how they're doing things and stuff like that. So, all right. So, with that being said, these are all the ingredients that you need here to make the drugs. And I'm gonna go ahead and head over to the drug house now, and go ahead and show you how you manufacture these drugs. So this is the second part of it, or the first part of it, I mean, is coming to get the ingredients to make the drug, or going to the farm and picking your seeds. And the second part of that procedure is heading right over here to the Ace Liquor Store. And that's where the second part of this will be happening. So this is the spot that you need to own to manufacture drugs. So once you can buy houses in the game. You see this one right here, it's marked on the map as the green money sign. That is the apartment storefront, and that's the one that you need to manufacture drugs. I've already purchased it. If you want to buy this house, it's $50,000. I've already purchased it, so I can go in the house by entering intercom, and my house is number 1, so I enter, and now I'm inside. And this is now basically accessible. Before, if I were just to walk in here without doing that, I would not be able to access. This is a closet area for clothing, and this over here is a gambling table. And I'll just kind of show you. I'll walk through so you can kind of see it says start bet. And then there's chef, of course, from the storyline. And this is where you're going to manufacture the drugs. So right here, it's a workbench. It's going to tell you to make cocaine, LSD, weed, all that good stuff. It's going to be made here. But to begin any of that process, you have to have the ingredients in your inventory. So right here, I'm going to go ahead and put some things away in here. I'm going to go ahead and put the cocaine in here. I'm going to go ahead and put the LSD in here. I'm going to go ahead and put the weed in here. Alright, so now that I've put away all that stuff, let's go ahead and look at my inventory and see what we have. So in my inventory, I'm going to have seeds. So now that I have my seeds, I can go over here and manufacture, or pretty much essentially grow my marijuana, manufacture it however you want to put it, break it down in the bags, whatever you want to say. So over here, we're going to go over here and get our weed, and we're going to hit right on the D-pad just like we've always been doing, or enter on your phone, however you want to do it, and you're going to, or enter on the keyboard, and then you're going to go ahead and start making weed. And now it's going to be telling you that you're giving the 1 seed and you're receiving 5 weed, and it's going to tell you attributes, aptitudes that you've acquired by doing this. So, and we don't want to sit here all day and do this, so I'm just going to go ahead and stop now. But I'm going to show you that when you go into your inventory now that I've been standing there for a little bit, I've now turned some of those seeds into 35 weed bags. Okay. If you own this house, you'll be able to store the weed right here inside of this so that the cops can't see it on you. Or if you have a vehicle, you can store in the trunk of any vehicle that you own from the VRP garages. You can store your weed in those trunks of your car, and the cops won't be able to see it there either. That's just a little secret if you want to get away. But if you're trying to RP and you don't really care, have it on you, do stuff like this in the chat. When they approach you, so that because weed's gonna smell. It's not gonna be unless you have it packaged right, it's gonna have a little bit of odor to it. So if the cops walk up to you, you smell like weed, you got weed on you. All right guys, so one other cool feature on this server is the ability to sell weed, and you can sell the weed to any AI in game, anywhere you want on the map, at any time. And so what happens is, just like any other command that we do on the server, it's right on the D-pad. But you are going to approach anybody that you see that you want to sell weed to, and basically hit right on the D-pad. And when you do that, it'll bring up a negotiation. So right now I'll be like, hey bro, man, hey, you want to get some weed? All right, man, here you go. Go ahead, I got that bomb. So right here it's going to say negotiating, so it's going to give a countdown timer. And at the end of this timer, when it goes off, it's going to do a transaction. If you watch the money will change up in the top. See, it went ahead and gave me $202, I believe, for that transaction. All right, and so he got some weed. Now I want to show you another feature too. So if you end up asking the wrong person, you'll get something that says rejected. I want to show you that. So, nope. Maybe these firefighters over here will reject us because they're firefighters. So, all right, so we're going to go over here and we're going to see what the firefighters here at the hospital want, and hopefully they reject us because I want to show you guys this feature. So what happens is, if you ask some of them, there it is. You got rejected. Your person rejected your offer. So right there at that point, if they're to reject you, the cops will get an alert. Not all the time, it's like randomized, but sometimes they'll get an alert saying that there's a person in the area selling drugs. And if that happens, then expect the cops to come out and investigate the area. And if you're in the area, they're going to want to search you or want to talk to you or something like that, you know. So that's one of the other features that is cool about this. Now, with the last feature is the weed, the cocaine, and the LSD. It's all the same. So once you know you're at the workbench in the liquor store, you can make cocaine there, weed there, all the same way, as long as you have the ingredients. And then after that, you're gonna go out and you're gonna run the map. So it's gonna give you a location on the map to go to, and I'm gonna need to be in a vehicle for it to be able to show you on the map. So right now it's giving me a mission, and it's wanting me to head. And it's wanting me to head down Joshua. Right there. So it wants me to go to Madway Thunder Drive. So what you're going to do is, you're essentially going to be going from location to location in the hills and different areas in the city, and you're going to be delivering this. So that person wants 6 weed, 5 cocaine, and 4 LSD, and you're going to have to bring all of those things to that person, and they're going to pay you an amount of money. All right. So that's how that works. And if you want, we can go ahead and head right over here. I need to get all my ingredients, or all my drugs that I need for that. So 6 weed, 5 cocaine, and 4 LSD. And what we'll do is we'll go ahead over here back to the weed spot, or the drug location, the stash house, and we'll pick up all those items that we need, and we'll take them over there to them. All right, I'll show you how that works. All right. All right, for the last part of this job here, we have a mission, and that's to find the illegal informer. You know, we have to deliver all these things to that person. They want 6 weed, 5 cocaine, and 4 LSD. So we have to take this person and deliver it to them. So I'm going to go ahead and go in here. Oh. Okay, I've entered the house. Now I'm going to go up here to the stash. And I'm going to go ahead and get out those items that we need. So we need 6 weed, 5 cocaine, and 4 LSD. So right here, I'm going to go ahead and put in 24 weed. So I have 6 left. I'm going to go ahead and take 5 cocaine, and I'm going to take 4 LSD. So now if I look in my inventory, I got 5 cocaine, 4 LSD, and 6 weed. So that's what we need to deliver to that person. I'm gonna go ahead and actually stash some seeds in here. I don't want these seeds on me just in case something happens. All right. And I just want to explain this a little bit more right here at the drug table. So I didn't mention how to make cocaine or LSD, but it's the same process. Once you have those chemicals, the harness or the benzo, blah, 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 whatever it's called, once you have those 2 items in your inventory, then you can start to manufacture those 2 items for those drugs. And I've already done that. I already have LSD made and I already have cocaine made. So I'll be able to go ahead and head out and go make that delivery. So I'll get right back with you guys when I'm up in the hills about ready to make the... It's going to be right up here. We're going to get... I'm assuming it's this house right here. Oh, yep, there it is. Okay, so I'm going to step out here. See the yellow blip? You're looking for the yellow blip. That's where you're going to be delivering the drugs. So you walk up like you're basically going to go to this person's house. And there it is. You got $3,000 for the weed, and then for the cocaine and for the LSD, you got $2,800. So altogether, we earned about $5,800 for that one run for the weed and all the drugs, the cocaine and the LSD. That's pretty good. So that's essentially how the drug script works on here, and I'll catch you guys on the next tutorial. Have a good one.